Hey, good day everyone. I hope you're all doing great. I just arrived at my friend's place. You see the REPU in the background. I'm alone today, no one around. My friend basically went for a little camping trip for this week with his pickup together with two other friends. So today I'm just trying to remove the interior because the cabin, again, it's still the same state as last Saturday. The cabin is loose. It could just be lifted off, but alone, no chance. Even with the crane, it's too heavy. I can't do it myself. Therefore, we have to wait for, I'm not sure when he's back, if it's next weekend or the week after. Potentially no video next week, but we have to see. So today, the plan, I'm gonna get it off the hoist. I'll push it a bit back so I have space, I can open the doors properly and everything, and then start removing the interior bits and pieces. No idea how far I will get. First time for me doing anything like that, but at least so far everything looked rather simple. So I hope I can remove at least all the equipment and stuff down to the dashboard. If the dashboard stays in, that's fine, but again, I'll try to remove as much as possible during the day today. Likely tomorrow I'll not be around, so by the time it turns Sunday over here, you will probably see the video, maybe even still on our time Saturday evening, I have to see. And yeah, if in case you haven't seen it on my Instagram yet, we put the bed under the roof simply because, well, we needed space here in the back. That's where the bed was sitting. We removed it. The bonnet is still over there, but the bed is gone. There's bits of pieces of my friend lying around. They likely did something before they went off for their trip. No problem, I don't need that space. I just need to push it a bit back so I can open the doors properly and start trimming the stuff off from the interior. So I would say, let's get to work. Time lapse on, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Alrighty, we're in the truck now. You can have a look here. The steering column is already loose. We loosened that one already, so we can remove the cap. I don't know if you can see here, it's already loose. So this is going to be the first thing I will remove, just so it's out of the way and I can get a grasp on what's going on down here. Then next, I will remove these dials. They will fly anyway. I mean, I'm not a big. I mean, they make sense on a rotary, to be absolutely honest with you. But at the moment, I mean, they're in Fahrenheit, not something I know, and I don't intend to get to know it. I'm a bit selfish on that. So that will get out. I'm not intending to put them back in. But again, like for the sake of removing them to start with, they will go out. Same for the stereo. I have no idea where the front piece of it is. I checked in here, but there are just some papers. There is no control unit. Maybe under the seat. We did see some things flying around there, but I've not paid attention if there's any head unit piece there. So this will come out as well. There's some cabling for whatever stereo used to be in here or whatever. So they will go out. And yeah, once they are out, I get to see what is underneath, what we can remove next, like how these elements here are split. I guess at some point I can remove the dash one way or the other. The same likely for the central piece and for the compartment, the glove box. Yeah, those are like the next things I try to remove. And after that, I have to see. I don't know yet what will come out next. Maybe the seats. Again, it depends. I might attempt to remove the dash if I can see how it works. I mean, it seems to be like two pieces, an upper and a lower part. Look at that. If you can see it. It seems to be split, so if it's split, it should not be too heavy to remove. It should be straightforward. I'm not worried about the cabling. I will, of course, still unplug everything properly as far as I can. I try to keep it together just for the worst case scenario. But again, I have to see how far I can get alone on my own, and you will accompany me. So let's get the steering wheel out. Okay. I hope you can see something. First time I'm using the belt chest, so I have both hands to work. But yeah, removing the steering column, I suspect. Yep. I suspect it's just about this. Now we have a bunch of wires in here. Come on. Whew. Okay. I need my wire cutter. Where's my wire cutter? Hang on a second. Oh, damn it, there's more. Someone just sliced it open and basically took the power and the signal from there. So with that, we have the steering column out just like this. We just put on the screws again. Okay, steering column is out. Very good. So, looks like I finally found the mystery about why it was still holding on. I removed these two gauges. The third one I can't remove because the line is going through the bracket. And now I have a screw up here. And with that screw out, I believe everything will resolve itself. So the dials are gone, and now we can finally maybe see what's going on down here. So where is it still holding? Alright, change of plans. Can't get the middle console out, so I'll just start by removing the stuff around it. So what is this radio? It's a Pioneer DEH 1500. I have no idea what this model is. It's from July 2003. Not sure if the camera focuses or not. But yeah, it's rather old. So I guess, since we can't find the head unit anyway, it's going to be flying into the garbage. Together with, I don't know how old this thing is. It doesn't smell anything like coconut. All right, I found this bad boy underneath the seat. There's a handful of cables stuck somehow. And I don't know. Oh dear. It's black. I thought it's power, but it's not. It's stuck behind something over there. I guess I need to bring the seats forward. And I need to get rid of all this this garbage. So let's start. Farewell. Alrighty, seat is forward. We actually found the garbage. All right. I don't know what this is. AM PM battery, okay. Some sort of a control unit. Again, someone tapped in here. All right, next step. Get this cable out, sort out these other cables. Oh, here's another speaker. I didn't even realize that. God damn. Okay. Out, there you go. See you soon. Well, look what we found in here. A subwoofer. Sorry, an amp obviously. But yeah, like, this must be old, like really old. I don't see any here of built, but I mean, 4 times 50 watts output. I mean, come on. This is like what a modern stereo can deliver on its own. You don't need an amp for that. And there's like continuous is 120 watts on 2 channels for a subwoofer. So yeah, it's it's massive for the little power it's producing. So I assume it's seriously old. It must be from the early 2000s or the end of 90s. As the speakers or the radio produced in 2003. Old stuff. So let me just get more of these cables out of here. I actually think all the cables from this audio setup with the 4 speakers, the sub and the radio, there's probably more cable, just that part, than the whole car has. So glad to get rid of it. And this thing is massive. Like the subwoofer has at least 3 or 4 kilos. So glad to get rid of it. Yeah, so let me take the rest out and then we'll throw it into the bin. See you. Holy crap, someone was serious about these bolts. They were the ones from the speaker. Man, they're massive. They probably reach like more than half into the door. I don't know why you would need such massive amounts, such long screws. Alrighty. Now I need 3 hands ideally. Oof. Come on. Here. So just looking at the rust these magnetic membranes have, I assume the door is also in not the best condition. I mean, that's what we already knew, but still sometimes surprising. All right, I need to figure out how to get the trim off these things here. Maybe I'll wait with that. Maybe I'll just remove the cables. Actually, I could remove this inner trim here. Alright, let's do that next. Okay, so we have this inner thingy off. It has seen better days as well, obviously. But on the door, on the metal sheet in here, I mean, again, you can see the rust up there. You can see where the light is coming in, like massive underneath the heating element. But the rest down here looks all right, I would say. Quite okay. Yeah, of course. Not long enough cables, so we extend them. Goodbye extension. So another couple cables gone. Okay, time to get rid of the other side speaker. So just look at the size difference of these screws. So the one on the left, that's maybe 1.5 centimeters. The others are like 3 times as long. It's mad. And yeah. What is this? Okay. All right. Same stuff here. Lots and lots of rust on the membrane. All right. Some progress on the door panels. I finally figured out how to remove these thingies. So there is, in case anyone ever needs to remove those on a REPU, you have in here this pin here. It's next to my fingernail. That's a pin that you can push through from the other side, or from this side. I mean, it's on one side it's a bit thicker than on the other. You can see that a bit here, like here in the lower part, it's nicely with a bit of surrounding. It's without any problem sitting in here, but this one is kind of stuck on top. So you basically have to push it from the bottom, and then you can catch it with the fingernail or with the pliers from the top. Yeah, I can't do that with one hand holding the camera in the other. So yeah, I'll remove both sides and then show you how it looks. Okay, I finally succeeded in removing the last obstacles. I'll just give you some light down here. As for explanation, so there was here on the right, here on that hole, there was one, put it away already, one element which basically was screwed in from the front. It had a little nut, very small one, that was from the front. So once I removed that, this side became loose. On the other side, with the cigarette lighter, there was this massive, well, I wouldn't call it an overthrow motor. I have no term for it. Like the whole thing was just thrown on top of it and screwed on. So if we remove it, we should actually. There's still a plug. So basically, this was just on top of here and screwed on here. So it just pushed, basically from the back, it was just pushing against the housing, and of course this metal here, this part of, I don't know if it's the frame or the part of the dash, but this was just put in between, pushing against it. So we finally have that piece out. Now I have to figure out where I need to unscrew more to get the dash out. Sorry, the instrument cluster. Alrighty, another quick update. I now disconnected all the cabling down here, so the whatever cable goes to the instrument cluster is now here. All the cables that go into front, or yeah, basically the engine, they're all here. Just need to figure out how to pull them out. Important for the instrument cluster, there is a screw up here, a screw up here that makes it appear like it's loose, but it's actually not. There is a rubber grommet here. I don't find it right now where it went. It's lying no, must be lying somewhere here. You have to pull this out, and then there's at the very top, I don't know if I can show it on camera, it's a bit difficult. On top there is another screw. Basically it's this one here, which holds the cluster from the bottom. I did not see any other screws. Those were something else. That was from the steering column. So once these are out, the cluster is loose. But now, of course, I need to pull all these cables up while pulling this one out. So again, I need like 4 hands right now. I have to turn off the camera in order to get that somehow sorted out. But yeah, it looks like we are finally able to take the instrument cluster out. So, see you in a bit. Alright, so the dash is out. Unfortunately, I cannot remove it here. That's fixed. And I have no other way. There's no connection whatsoever. It's the whole thing. That's a real bummer. I was really hoping I could just remove the dash and take it out, but I can't. So now I have down here, I have this string here. It goes here and then down here to the back somewhere to see what that is. And of course the main going to the front here. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm stuck here. I cannot really pull it out. It's quite sturdy, so I will leave it at that for the moment until I can really remove the cluster and the harness. So that will be next, together with removing the cab. The good thing is, I mean, it's mostly out. I'm not sure if I can remove this metallic frame here. I have my doubts. Also the compartment here, this is just a door, so it's like mounted against this metallic thingy. Of course, here on the top we have this plastic foam, whatever it is. There must be some more screws to remove, but I think I'll leave it at that for today. I think I've done enough. Should be all right. Basically the only thing missing is the seat and the carpet, and that's about it. So the good thing really is, once my colleague is back, once he's around, oh no wait, let me show you this one quickly. So here you also see the stereo stuff that I pulled out, the side trims and the door trims. The doors now, they look like, here they look okay, but I'm sure they have some other problems still. So all this garbage I will be throwing out, all this amplifier and the box, the speakers and that stuff, it will be going. Yeah, I personally, I think it looks good. They basically removed most of the stuff on the interior today. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, the only thing really missing, as I said, is the seat, which is a couple screws to remove and gone. Actually, I just wanted to check, where does this harness go? Here, over there. Okay, there's some sort of control unit or something. That's okay. So So there's really not too much to be done inside here anymore. So except, okay, the bed lining as well, which is ripped, needs to come out. But overall, I think most of the stuff is gone, the easy stuff. Now it's more the rest of the harness here. I have no idea how I get everything out. It's going to be interesting. Maybe there's a trick to it, I don't know yet. Maybe my friend knows. Right, so yeah, I think I'll be leaving here today. Next update will likely be in a week or two. It depends when my friend is coming back. I have no idea. I'll check with him. So the next video likely going to be in 1 week's time or latest in 2 weeks' time. Might be that I come back at some point in between and do something more if I can. But yeah, next steps, get the harness out, get the cab off, and then we will start removing axles, brakes, suspension, like all this stuff. So we are only left with the frame, though the frame can get sand blasted. And yeah, then mounting everything back together, pretty much. All right, guys, then thanks everyone for joining. Happy, I hope you had a good time. Hopefully I'll see you again, and I wish you until then a very good time. If you like what I'm doing, feel free to consider subscribing. I would be happy. Leave a comment, any questions, any remarks, please leave them. I'm happy to receive them. And yeah, I would say we see each other soon. Thanks everyone. I am out. Take care. Bye bye.